I've watched this family go through disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, and finally today we came together as a community. We got this done.
More than 5 years after a Wichita police officer shot and killed Andrew Finch, the city agrees to a settlement with his family. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jeff Herndon. This morning, the Wichita City Council approved the $5 million settlement after a Wichita police officer shot and killed Finch at his home in South Wichita. Officers were sent to the home after someone reported a murder and hostage situation there. WPD did not know it was a hoax, often called swatting. When Finch went to the door to talk to police, one officer fired, killing Finch.
This is extremely difficult because I have been supportive of our law enforcement community, and the officer was cleared by DA Bennett, and I respect that decision. And like I said, no amount of money will ever bring back Andrew. But it's time to heal, and it's time to put this past us.
And tonight we are hearing from Finch family representatives as some city leaders are saying they hope this provides closure to the Finch family. KSN's Samantha Boring has been covering this story all day. She joins us live from City Hall tonight to share what council members are saying after 5 years of litigation. Samantha.
Jeff, after today's announcement, some city council members sending their thoughts and prayers to Andrew Finch's family after they've had to relive his death over and over again these past 5 years. Tonight, his family and activists are saying they are thankful the city came to this decision.
It has been difficult, to say the very least.
Tuesday, Wichita City Council approving a $5 million settlement for Andrew Finch's family. This is more than 5 years after he was shot and killed during a hoax swatting call.
It's sad because a young man's life was taken away. He was in the sanctity of his own home. He was unarmed and shot and killed.
But why did it take this much time? Mayor Brandon Whipple saying Wichita needed a council that wanted to bring closure to the case in a responsible manner.
Knowing that, we're able to do our part to do right by the children, I think is in this situation is all we can hope for.
It took a whole lot of effort and trying to highlight that this was a tragedy that should have never happened and we needed to do something.
Since Finch's death, the officer who shot him that day was found to have no wrongdoing by District Attorney Mark Bennett. The officer is still employed by WPD. Community activists have long called for him to be fired. Both Whipple and Johnson were questioned about if he should stay employed.
As an elected official, I refrain from giving opinions when it comes to matters of personnel that fall under our chief and fall under our city manager. So I wouldn't feel comfortable answering a question like that.
Because of council policy number 39, I really can't speak to that. We try not to have undue influence on the hiring and firing of employees.
This announcement also comes days after the Jensen and Hughes report on WPD, recommending many cultural changes for the department.
There's no artificial timeline when it comes to this case. I think that there's a bit of a coincidence with that, but also as we look forward to creating the best community-centered police department in the entirety of the Midwest, timing does matter.
The family lawyer hoping Finch's death pressures the WPD and other law enforcement agencies to make sure their officers are properly trained.
And hopefully it's a teachable moment for the city of Wichita and leadership to make sure this doesn't happen to any other family.
We also heard from the mother of Andrew Finch's children. She provided us with a statement saying in part, quote, "Thank you for making sure my family can move on from this nightmare and begin to heal. We will never forget or understand why our Andy had to die, but we are grateful for all the support we received from the community," end quote. We also reached out to the Wichita Police Department for a comment, but we were referred back to the city and legal department. Here for you in Wichita, Samantha Boring, KSN News 3.
And breaking down the numbers of the settlement, more than $3.2 million goes to the Finch family, more than $1.6 million for attorney fees, and about $166,000 for attorneys' out-of-pocket costs and expenses. For